What's it going to Daniel Jones Walters here, and this is episode number. Is it 9? Yes, it's episode 9 of the Southampton Career Mode, where we are going through our global transfer network and we are also removing the players we don't want, the players with no faces, as I said before, and all that good stuff, the players we don't want. The players look like they have bad stats, and we're going to list up some players for transfer. Osvaldo, we kind of want back next season. We're going to keep doing this thing with Arthur Burridge, where they kept sending us transfer offers. We don't want to get rid of him. He's our best keeper. And for next season, I may invest in a new goalkeeper and then sell him on, because he did keep the clean sheet record and stuff. But Hoyveld up for transfer. We accept the Ben Nugent deal. Ben Nugent's gonna join the club. We have Dan Burn in the club. We have Jed Wallace in the club, and of course Kasky, who will all be joining at the end of the deadline window. So we've seen the game here against West Brom win 2-0. Adair and Ramirez with the goals. Adair was a good buy for us, I think. A lot of people, I personally never thought he did really well at the start. He missed a few games where he didn't score many goals, but then he came into his own, came into his element and did well for us, which is always good. Our next game is against Sunderland. We accept the offer for Calvin Davis. That frees up a slot in the squad for new players and also gives us wages to bring those new players in. And we messed about with the budget, and I think I also request for more funds. I say I'll get in the Champions League and get to the final of the Cup if you give me 15 million. They didn't accept it, disclaimer, but yeah. Then we jump into the game against Sunderland here, make a few changes. Davis comes in, Yoshida comes in, so does Dan Burn, and a few others, I think. That's it, that's the only changes I make. And those changes didn't really seem to work. So it's a long ball there by Westwood, won by Fletcher, flipped into the air, Key wins it, and knock it back. O'Shea, over the top to Key, so much space. We went to a attacking at this point because I thought we wanted to win the game. Key's on the ball again. He's a really monumental player for Sunderland. Over the top to Fletcher. Klein loses him. It's a save from Burridge, but it falls straight to their other striker and he taps it in for the 1-0. And that is the way it ended, with a 1-0 victory to Sunderland. We threw everything at them for the last half an hour to try and get something, but didn't work out in the end, and that is where that game went. I threw it straight to them like a noob. But that's the way that game went. We lost 1-0. Poor result for us. Could have done with a point or 3 in that game to keep the momentum going of having a winning streak and then keep winning and keep winning. I check if he's left the club. He hasn't. We have some loan offers to send away our players with no faces out on loan who I want to get rid of to free up my squad space. I want to get rid of the players with no faces, apart from Isgrove and Gallagher, who are the 2 players that have potential out of those. Emmy Hughes is a player I want to sign next season, but those, all the ones that have faces, I want to get rid of to lower league clubs. I don't really want them. A, they have no face. B, they have no potential. It's no use having them in the squad. We approached for Jed Wallace here. I think we sent a 100,000 offer, and then and the offer goes up to, I think it's $500,000 roughly, and then we send an offer for Kasky eventually, which again goes up to around 300,000, I think, 350,000, around there. We also inquired for Hughes, but they want more. They want way too much money. Rowan Ince way out of our price range. Those are the players I want to bring in from the Championship, who I know will be good in the Premiership next season because they've had a year to grow in the Championship. That's why I'm bringing them in. And this game against Hull was crucial for us. We needed 3 points, and we got off to the worst possible start. Poor from Burridge. I paused it in rage. He completely missed the ball. It falls to Aluko, who taps it in at the far post to make it 1-0. But we didn't give up. We had to keep going. Adair's harrying. He's keep going. Every defender's under pressure. He nicks it away. Rodriguez then nicks it away, loses it again. But Adair's had to nick it away from, I think that's Huddleston. He played into Morgan Snyder to Rodriguez, who's got the pace. He beats Davis pace. There's Adam Lallana with the big header. Oh, great header. And then, yeah, insane. So that's 1-1. Then we jump into the 68th minute where Wanyama nicks it in forward to Adair. Adair 1-2 with Rodriguez over the top. Loses out. But then the goalkeeper makes an error. So bad. That's happened twice now in this career mode. First season, a goalkeeper's made a derpy error, just letting it roll past him or roll under his foot, whatever. But Hull weren't done there. The most clinical striker in the game is Long. Without a shadow of a doubt, he scores every time against me. I can't get the ball clear. I get punished for it. It's a ball into Long, and he beats Borich, who dives the wrong way. If I just got the ball clear, that wouldn't have happened. But in the 90th minute nearly, we don't give up. Morgan Snyder nicks it away in midfield from, I think that's Corrin, through the gap to Adair. One touch, bang, in off the post. It's lucky. We don't care. That's 3 points. Big 3 points for us away from home. You could tell what it meant to Adair and everybody at the club because we needed the 3 points. That's the way it ended. So, if you enjoyed this episode, like or a thumbs up is greatly appreciated. And I'll see you in the near future.